What's up, everybody? It's another awesome day to be back, and I do mean back in FLA and back in the bubble of the Villages, Florida. Today is March 31st, 2026. It's a little after 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and since it's March 31st, you know what that means, right? What's today, honey?
It is the last day of Snowbird season.
Woohoo! Starting tomorrow, April 1st. It's been a busy Snowbird season. Everybody will start flocking back home up north. So we figured, we had this awesome, beautiful weather here in Central Florida. Clear my way. Oh, wow. Check out this awesome golf cart there. That is sharp. Since we had this awesome weather, we thought, what better thing to do than get out and go for a golf cart ride,
That's right? And we haven't been on one in a while, so.
It's been almost a month since we drove our golf cart last because we put our golf cart in the shop and we were test driving other golf carts as we were helping Tiffany's parents find the right golf cart for them. But yeah, we got some bicyclists right here. It is still a little beehive of activity here. I'll show you there. We got a few folks, but it's starting to slow down. So yeah, since today is technically the last day of Snowbird season, we're going to kind of treat this like a live stream. Tiffany's driving. I'm going to be narrating a lot. We've got another camera attached right there, so you get that POV experience. We're going to drive over here from our neck of the woods. We just left the village of Lake Denham. Directly back there behind us was Sawgrass Grove. And now we're getting ready to go over the Bexley Trail Bridge over into the Eastport area. So our goal is a couple of things. Number one, to drive around and just let you see what it looks like right now, the last day of Snowbird season, and then hopefully hit a couple of town squares too, right?
Yes, and maybe get something to eat.
Well, yeah, definitely going to get something to eat. Today is Tuesday, and it happens to be Taco Tuesday at one of our favorite restaurants up in Brownwood Town Square, Fiesta Grande. They also have an awesome happy hour from 3 to 5. So our first goal, as we just crossed over the bridge here, check. There you go. You can see we got one golf cart directly in front of us. Off to our left, you can see the village has been moving dirt. It's all empty land right now. But give that a while. We'll check on that, during the summer and next fall. And a year from now, and there's going to be a plethora of houses over there. Directly in front of us right there, though, you see those other golf carts. That is Edenfield, right?
Yes.
And so that was all empty. If you go back and check some of our other videos, from way back, we've been documenting our real life experiences and expenses and sharing those with you here on our YouTube channel and also Facebook and Instagram. Tiffany runs those and does an awesome job at that. And then we have a free newsletter that we try to update everybody on our website at michaelandtiffany.com. So yes, there are still golf carts out and about right now.
Because it's a beautiful day. It
is a beautiful day, but it's nowhere as busy as what it has been. Right where we started the beginning of this video, right there at Sawgrass Grove, you take a right here. They got all these new golf cart multimodal paths opening up, so it can get very confusing if you're not here on a regular basis.
Right, there have been barricades before, so I knew not to go that way.
Let's take a right and go down Bexley Trail here. Yep.
But now that a lot of the barricades are gone because so many of the new neighborhoods, then I'm like, okay, which way do I go?
So we're going to ride over here and we'll go to Eastport Town Square. We'll show you what that looks like. And you'll be able to see, there you go. There's all the brand new houses that have been built in the last 6 months off to the right-hand side of the road. And the left-hand side of the road, you can see that they're got the utility lines run for those empty lots. So hopefully that means we're going to be putting some new empty home sites in the market here really soon. And if you have recently moved into the Villages, let us know in the comments below. Are you snowbirders, or are you going to live here in the Villages full time like Tiffany and I, right?
Right, because I think we're finding a lot of people that are moving into the newer areas down here are going to be here year round. Yep.
So I'm curious, we're going to compare Eastport and we're going to compare Brownwood Town Square during the day. We're going to do that in this video, and then maybe later on for another video, we might go check out all the town squares at night and see what the activity level is here at the end of Snowbird season.
Ooh, it's windy down this stretch.
Yeah, no houses, nothing off to our left-hand side to abate that wind. But we'll come back and document all of this area over here as they build the new houses, as they build the new neighborhoods, all the brand new rec centers. Matter of fact, there's a brand new rec center that opened up while we were gone. Tiffany and I, we've been gone out of the bubble a lot the last couple of months, and we got a lot of travel plans that we'll be doing here in the next couple of months as well too. And one of the big things that we just did with about 40 other villagers was
our group cruise.
We just took an awesome group cruise, 7-day cruise. So stay tuned. I'll be editing that video later this week to post very soon. So thanks for everybody that showed up for that. Everybody had an awesome time.
We did. It was so much fun.
We had pretty good weather. So stay tuned for that video. If you haven't hit the subscribe notification bell, now's a good time to do that so you don't miss that or any of our videos. So straight ahead, there you go. You can see the Welcome to Eastport sign. And it looks like they're busy over here building the new entrance sign for this future village. This is going to be a prime location right here.
Yes, I mean, you are right across the street from the Eastport sign, so you can't get much more convenient. This has all kind of happened while we were gone.
I know, yeah. It's amazing if you don't go in a certain area of the villages for a couple of weeks. It changes really quickly. So we'll be heading right across the street, but we got to go down and underneath Bexley Trail. It's one of the awesome things about living here in the villages, all of our multimodal cart paths. And this is tunnel BT4 6875 Bexley Trail. And then we will hang a left right here after we stop. And it is clear my way. And there's a couple of different entrances to get into Eastport. We could have went backwards and went that way. We could go up here and take a right and go in this entrance by Olympia Rec, if you want to do that. Or we can go all the way down and around and kind of come in the main entrance. So it's driver's choice, whichever way you want to go.
Let's go down and around and kind of come up into Eastport.
All right, that sounds great. Got a few people, let's clear my way. Got a few people over there on the pickleball courts. Taking a little break in the shade. Oh, there's some actual people playing over there. Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Lots of people actually playing. So the good thing is, right now I think it's 82 degrees. It's going to be a high of 84 today. I think for the next 10 days, I think the highest it's going to get is about 86 degrees. So it's getting warm, but it's not too humid right now, and there is a nice breeze blowing through.
Yes, as long as we're moving, it feels great.
What do we got going on here? Do a little plumbing repair there, it looks like. And then now we're getting ready to pass the big Eastport sign off to our right-hand side right there.
So I'll just go straight here, correct?
Go straight across, yep.
All right.
And that big building that you see up there, that's the Villages Golf Cars location. And no, that's not where we bought our golf cart. Look at that, there's a lime green Evolution golf cart just like ours that we just passed. So stay tuned, we'll tell you later on the video where we actually bought our golf cart from. A lot of you already know, but if you don't know, stay tuned. We'll give you all the information about that.
All right, which way do you want me to go?
Up there straight ahead, take a left. Up there straight ahead, though, was the Villages Welcome Home Center. That parking lot is packed. And then when we get up here to this stop sign, we'll take a right. And we'll head right down Eastport Drive. And we'll go see if there's a place for us to park and get out and do a quick walk around and show you what Eastport looks like and Central Parkway. Make sure you stop here. It's only a two-way stop because they're coming off of Central Parkway there. They have the right of way. And we got the all clear now. So you can see off to the right of there it says Peach Valley Cafe coming soon. Citizens First Bank is open, but a lot of these buildings are unoccupied right now. Can't wait for everything to open up.
There is a business opening tomorrow.
Oh, there is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which way?
You're going to go straight right here we're going through the historic district of Eastport, established in 1892, but they just opened this a couple of months ago. So yeah, as you can see right here, the parking lot, this is normally completely packed. This is your first clue right here that Snowbird season is coming to an end. So let's park right here to the left, and we'll get out and walk around and show you a little bit of Eastport. Hey, how's it going? We are?
Yeah.
Who we got?
My name's Oliver.
So as you can see where we parked the golf cart back there directly behind us, this is not a beehive of activity.
No, it's very quiet today, which is actually really nice.
Yeah. We're technically starting tomorrow shoulder season, April 1st through the end of May until June 1st. That's one of our favorite times to be in the villages because it's not as busy and it's not as hot and it's not as humid, right?
That's right, before the rainy season comes.
Yep. But there are a few people over here enjoying rooftop lunch over here. Is it Prime and Ember over there?
Prime and Ember, yeah.
We haven't tried that yet. And then right over here, you can see Yamas is over here. It looks like they got the outdoor bar is open, and so some folks are out there enjoying an adult libation and maybe some lunch over there as well too. And then back here, that's basically the beer hut over there, right?
Yeah, the bar hut's open, one of them at least. The other one should open tonight.
And then later on tonight, the stage directly back here behind us from 5 until 9 p.m. They'll have some live entertainment here and also at all the town squares and Sawgrass Grove as well.
But they made a big announcement.
A big announcement that we're super excited about.
For all you late owls and Gen Xers like us,
yep.
Starting June 1st through August 31st, entertainment is going to go from 6 to 10 p.m.
Woohoo!
So excited about that.
Yeah.
So excited. We're late night people.
Yeah, the Villages pretty much shuts down at 9 o'clock. So it's going to be interesting to see the entertainment going until 10 o'clock. And hopefully they keep the businesses open until 10 as well, too.
Right. Well, these, Eastport does stay open a little later.
Okay.
So we'll see because
That's
Sundays
true. Yep.
and Yama, they're open till 10 o'clock.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see what the other squares do and if they follow suit.
Yep. So we're getting the golf cart here in just a minute. We're going to drive up to Brownwood Town Square and check out the action.
Yeah, it's nice to see things coming along in Eastport. They've
Yep.
added a lot of signs.
Yep.
And a lot of lettering for the new businesses. And we do have a new business opening tomorrow, April 1st. Their grand opening is at 9 a.m.
And I don't even know what it is.
It is this beautiful, I think it's called Found for Home.
Okay.
So it's a home goods store, like gift store and home goods store, and it's in the beautiful church looking part of the building,
awesome.
right beside Prime and Ember.
We'll walk over there here in just a minute, and hopefully the Villages are not playing radio music at that point in time. We found this little spot over here where you really can't hear the radio station, but you're walking out there in the main part, you can hear them playing some awesome tunes, but unfortunately not so good for YouTube vlogging, right?
That's right. Copyright strikes.
There you go. There you go. So if you haven't seen it before, Tiffany and I, we did come a few months ago and we did a video of the grand opening of Hotel Eastport. We went to Yamas to eat on their opening night. So yeah.
And a lot of people have stayed at Hotel Eastport after seeing the video.
Yep.
So it's a great location if you're here for your design appointment, or you're here looking at houses, or you have family in the area.
Yep. And speaking of houses, I'm going to flip the camera around right now because I just spotted as we're sitting here talking, because a lot of you have seen our previous videos. Look at that right across the way. I see roof lines. I see almost completed houses.
Wow.
Those lots right over there, some of those went up to $499,000. And we went out there and documented that from the time that they broke dirt to the time they started selling those empty lots. And now here we are just a couple of months later. So by next Snowbird season, or maybe probably by the next shoulder season, which is technically October 1st up to January 1st. That's probably our second favorite time to be in the Villages and Central Florida. It's a great time to go to all the theme parks is in October and November because it's not so busy and it's definitely not so hot, right?
That's right.
So, yeah, anything else to share with them about Eastport?
I don't see any other updates besides the new one opening tomorrow, the new store opening tomorrow. There's a lot going on. I think it's going to move quickly once some of these businesses start opening. So I think you'll see this get much busier.
So we'll be out here to document those when those businesses do open, and we're super excited when the entertainment shifts from 5 to 9 to 6 to 10, starting at the end of shoulder season. So June the 1st is when it starts, right? All right, let's get back in the golf cart and let's take an awesome scenic drive. We'll drive through some of these neighborhoods. We'll kind of drive the back way. We'll go by Magnolia Shopping Plaza. I think we'll go across the Water Lily Bridge and we'll go over to Brownwood Town Square. There's some awesome places maybe we can pull off and show you some of the little nature, the little secret spots back there, right?
Yep.
Let's do it. You got to come join us over here in the shady spot. That's kind of the first rule for Tiffany and I, even though she's out there.
Yeah. It feels better in the shade.
Who do we got today?
I'm Sandy.
And Sandy?
And David.
David, where y'all from?
We're from Iowa originally, but we do have a house down here.
Have you already bought? Have you already moved in?
Yeah, we have a house in DeLuna.
Okay, awesome. Congratulations. How long have you been in the Villages?
So we've been there about, what, 4 years?
We're snowbirds yet.
Yeah, we're mostly up north. So.
See, how appropriate is this? Today's March 31st, so what is it technically? It's the end of Snowbird season, technically.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, technically. Technically, shoulder season begins tomorrow. So y'all live in Ohio, right?
Iowa.
Sorry, got that backwards there. There's a song about that, right? In there, Iowa? Is that in anyway, I'm digressing. I think there's a musical.
Music Man.
Music Man, there you go. Yeah, there you go, see?
76 trombones.
There you go, a little flashback there. Yeah. So y'all have lived in DeLuna, right? Did I get that right? For 4 years, and you're snowbirds. So when do you normally come down to the Villages and when do you flock back home?
Well, we're kind of like, I work like 6 weeks there.
Okay.
Come here for a week, go back and work for 6 weeks. Back, forth.
So I wouldn't call y'all really snowbirds. And it's not like y'all leave and go away. Yeah, maybe snowflakes.
Yeah.
I don't know. We might have to come up with new terminology. You live there 6 weeks, come back here for a week or two, go there 6 weeks, come back here for a week or two.
I'm still working there.
There you go. That's awesome. All right. Well, when are y'all heading back next then?
So is it Saturday?
Memorial Day.
Memorial Day.
Back home.
Well,
We'll be
Saturday that we head
here
back, and
Memorial
then
Day.
Memorial Day is the next time we're here.
But then you'll be back down here in the bubble, right?
Yeah.
How many times have y'all been over here to visit Eastport?
I don't know, this five or six times, something like that.
Yep.
I mean, we've kind of had fun watching it develop,
Yep.
come down and see what's new
Yep.
every time we're here.
So hopefully tomorrow, Tiffany just said they're going to be opening a brand new business back here. So can't
excited.
wait. Well, hopefully they'll get all the rest of these empty buildings opened up very, very soon. So, well, very nice meeting y'all. Not snowbirds technically, maybe snowflakes, but it's good seeing y'all. Y'all have a great afternoon.
Have fun.
Do the Mary Tyler Moore.
Throw your hat up in the air.
I ain't doing my hat. There we go. So as you can see, it's not too busy as we leave the historic district of Eastport. You can go in there, but good luck. You might be a little too long to find a parking spot. Good luck to y'all. Hello. They're all having fun today. See, it's an awesome day to be in FLA. So why don't we go up here to the next thing, and we'll take a left, and we'll drive right by the Sales and Information Center. Alrighty then. So let's follow the Village's trolley around Central Lake. That one's named Honeybee.
Yellow and brown makes sense.
There you go. So in the evenings when you drive over here, you'll see a ton of golf carts parked on both the left and right hand side of this road as everybody gets out to walk over there to Sunset Island, which is appropriately named, to actually watch the sunset. And off to our left-hand side over there, that is the Village's Welcome Home Sales and Information Center. So if you're coming down here for a lifestyle visit, or if you're just passing through the Central Florida area, maybe you're down here on vacation for one of the theme parks, anybody can stop by. You see the folks over in the orange shirts, they're waving, and they'll open the doors for you. This is kind of the back side. And as we follow the trolley around, we'll go over there and show you where you would actually park at.
And there's a nice little coffee shop right inside those doors if you need some caffeine.
I'm going to pause right here though underneath this shade. You can see when we came down here and did the grand opening tour of this, you used to drive your golf carts and you could drive your cars or bicycles through that, but very, very quickly they realized, no, we do not need to have motorized traffic with pedestrian traffic. So now they got all of these stanchions up, so you can only walk over there. No golf carts, no cars, no bicycles, but that's kind of the area that we were in just a few minutes ago. And now we'll make our way around here. And there's another Village's trolley. That one doesn't have a name. I don't see a name on the back of that one.
The Villager.
Oh, that's the Villager. Ah, okay, okay. But as you can see over here, there is a plethora of parking, and this parking lot's pretty busy. Part of it's probably because it's all the Village's sales agents that work here. But you can see off to our left-hand side, they have their own golf carts. Here's the main entrance to the Welcome Home Center. So yeah, you don't even have to have an appointment, right?
No, if you are here looking, I highly suggest you stop by. They have very low pressure, no pressure. They have a lot of really good maps and things like that, so you won't get lost.
He's waving me on. Thank you so much, Honeybee. Appreciate it. That's part of the actual tour they're taking people on. But yeah, finishing up what you were saying there. Yeah, low pressure, no pressure, because some people take 5, 10, 15 years in their decision-making process. They may come down here for one lifestyle visit and come down and visit, you know, several times before they finally retire and make that decision, right? Right.
And you can get a sales agent there if you'd like to show you around or talk to you. If you don't have one already, we have an awesome Village's sales agent. Just reach out and we will let you know how to contact her.
Yeah, check the description below. I'll put a link down there too, so you can check out all that information. You can also, you know, find a Village's sales agent just by stopping at any of their sales centers, not just here at the Welcome Home Center, but any of the sales and information centers. That's how we stumbled upon our Village's sales agent a couple of years ago. And let's see here. We're going to take a right here, and we're going to head out past the softball fields, and we'll get out here in the main road here. What were you going to say?
I was saying, yeah, I had a dentist appointment.
Oh, that's right.
Close to Everglades, back when we lived in the RV in our RV resort that's not far from the Villages.
Yep.
And the dentist happened to be closed and hadn't contacted us and told us. So we're like, hey, let's just go over here to the sales center.
Yeah, it's pure serendipity that day. Yeah, you're right, because our dentist was right there in Magnolia Shopping Plaza.
Yep.
Did not tell us. We got there, the doors were locked, and so we said, let's go grab some lunch. We poked our head in there, and the rest is kind of history.
I think we were just going to ask for some maps, and we ended up spending like 3 hours with her.
So they do call these the multimodal cart paths because we do share these with people that walk, that people that bike, and you see that where she went right there, the two little, whatever you call those, the poles, the stanchions, that's because that was for bicyclists and walkers only. So we had to kind of merge right here at the regular traffic, and we're in the regular road here for just a second. And then we got our own little multimodal cart path right here. Wow. All right. It's still a beehive activity here as far as the construction is concerned. And we won't do it right now, but we'll come back and do another video because there's a lot of construction trucks down there. You can see off to our left, that's where they're building that whole neighborhood that's directly across Central Lake. So congratulations.
Like they almost have the LaGrange post office and pool done.
Oh yeah, back there behind us. Yeah. Yep. And then up here directly ahead, you see that white building with the green accent. That's the brand new recreation center that they just did the grand opening ceremony while we were on our group cruise, right?
That's right. It's Blanchard Recreation Center, and it has a hot air balloon thing. So you have to go in and see the hot air balloon.
Well, you know what? While we're here, when we're in Rome, right?
Okay.
We'll go over here and check it out. We'll let this work truck pass us, and then we'll merge back over here with the regular traffic here. Then we'll stop and hang a left onto Craig Court. We're on Corbin Trail right now. Clear your way.
Clear. And we're headed by Woodlands, and it says Bar and Grill. This is the new golf club, one of the newest golf clubs, but they just announced they are going to have a high-end steak, I think it's called Steak Lux, is going to open in there.
So welcome to Blanchard Recreation Center. We'll go back and drive through that parking lot on the way back. So let's go through here first and check out this brand new recreation center. We'll find a place to park and go in there and see what it looks like for ourselves. Love the sign, love the logo. Like Tiffany was saying earlier, you can see the hot air balloons right there. We'll drive through the parking lot. Do they have the pool open up there yet? I guess they do since they did the grand opening. Okay.
We saw people jump in it.
I guess that's why all these golf carts are over here off to our right. I'll tell you what, we'll park right here next to the handicap spot. No one's here. And we'll walk around and go check this place out. So I found a little patch of shade right here to kind of give you a quick tour. Tiffany's over there. She's got her fan out in the golf cart. As I spin the camera around this way, you can tell from the wall there that that's a family pool. So if you've got your kids or grandkids visiting you any time of the year, this is where you would bring them to. And then we have the adults only pools that are usually located at all of the postal and recreation facilities. So Tiffany's already poked her head in here, took a couple of photos. She said there's some construction actually going on, but we'll give you the quick tour. So welcome to Blanchard Recreation Center. We'll hit the button there to open the doors up, but they're not working, I guess. There it goes. All right, here's your first look. And there is the ginormous hot air balloon. That's awesome. Hi.
All right, this is a regional rec center, so this is a family pool. So you might even hear kids in the background having a great time because it's a beautiful day. And I found out that Blanchard is named after a French aeronaut.
Ah, okay.
Who was the first manned hot air balloon flight.
Nice.
And then all of the rooms inside are also named after aeronauts. And so when you walk in, there is a huge, all the way to the ceiling, real hot air balloon with the basket and everything. It's really cool. It makes a big impact, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, they got the gondola and everything. The only downfall for them is they don't allow you to get in there and take a selfie in the gondola.
Right.
Unlike the MSC Seashore, which is one of our favorite cruise ships that has a big, ginormous hot air balloon with a gondola that you can actually get in and all these different scenes behind you, right?
Very true, very true.
If you've been on the MSC Seashore, say that fast 3 times, let us know in the comments below. And if you got a picture of yourself, a selfie of you in that hot air balloon gondola, send it to us. Go to our website. There's a way you can reach out to us. So right next door to the Blanchard Recreation Center is the Woodlands Bar and Grill and Golf Club that Tiffany mentioned earlier in the video. And they're still doing construction, so we won't park the golf cart and get out, but we'll drive up to it so you can get a POV view. Do you have any info? Do you know when they're supposed to open this? Do you know?
I do not.
If you know, let us know in the comments below. Hopefully it'll be opening up soon. We could use another place to eat and hang out down here in the southern region, right?
That's right. They did announce there's going to be a upscale steakhouse there, though.
Nice.
So I don't know if it's taking the place of Bar and Grill.
Ah, okay.
Or if it's in addition to the Bar and Grill.
But just as soon as they open it up, we'll come over here and check it out and document it and share it with you here on our channel. There's only one way in and out of this parking lot. The Blanchard Rec Center is just on the other side of all that construction. Oh, it looks like there will be a road. You'll be able to cut through Blanchard and there. So once they get it done, and right there as well too. So you will be able to go between the parking lots once they're done with the construction totally. And now we're going to take a right here. We've got to merge with regular traffic immediately. And then we're going to hang a left right here into Corbin Trail. We got the right of way now, but we'll immediately get back into our own multimodal cart lane here. And we'll drive up here. Part of this is Oak Hollow. We'll drive past the village of Wellpoint, and then we'll drive towards some of the older section of the villages, making our way over to Magnolia Shopping Plaza, and ultimately to Brownwood, because happy hour starts in about 30 minutes or less. That's our goal, is to get there for Taco Tuesday and maybe a nice margarita. Anything else to share about Blanchard? Anything else I forgot to mention earlier?
They have a game room. It didn't look as extensive as like a Franklin or Saluki.
Okay.
It did have some billiard tables and a shuffleboard, and had a craft room, and then kind of that big multi-purpose room that can be used like for the large exercise classes or as a ballroom, party room, that type of thing. And my favorite thing about it that I noticed was the light fixtures.
Ah, yes. They all look like miniature hot air balloons, right?
Well, there's different ones.
Were there really?
Yeah. So
maybe
like
I missed that.
Yeah. So in the hallway they look like miniature balloons. In the ballroom, they were like all these different colored.
I did notice that. Yeah.
Spheres, and then just they all had like a theme of a balloon, but they weren't the actual hot air balloon.
All right, hold that thought, because this right here is probably one of the most deadly intersections of the entire village, is where Corbin Trail and McNeil Drive meet up. And it looks like we got some folks moving into the villages. So this is a four-way stop that sometimes, unfortunately, people do not stop at. So keep your head on a swivel. Always practice defensive driving when you're out here on your golf cart. That's why we highly recommend that you get a golf cart with a minimum of a lap seat belt. We've got the three-point harness seat belts, and we wear our golf carts everywhere, even if we're driving around our neighborhood or just going down the road to check the mail, because unfortunately accidents do happen and people do get ejected from their golf carts. So be careful at those major intersections there. So yeah, I did poke my head inside Blanchard. Tiffany went there and scoped it out first and took some great pictures and photos with her iPhone that she'll post to Facebook and Instagram. And then I took the camera in there secondly and then walked around. But they had music playing, and we're still doing some construction in there and hanging up some lights over that shuffleboard table. But yeah, really beautiful. I noticed those lights that were in the ballroom that you were talking about, and I noticed the hot air balloon. Were there a third light as well?
Yeah, it was just like a round sphere.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like a white paperish.
Maybe I missed that when I did my walk through there. So now I guess this would be technically part of the older section of the villages, which at one point in time, this was the newest part and was supposed to be the last part that the villages are going to actually build in, right? At one point in time, I think there was a rumor this was as far as the villages are going to expand to, and they bought all that land over there, Eastport and beyond, that they'll be building for the next 20 or 30 years. That's the Swallowtail Postal and Recreation Facility off to our right-hand side over there.
Yep, we are in the village of Monarch Grove.
Okay. I wonder if it's named after the monarch butterflies.
I would guess from the colors that,
Yep.
that is true. Because the walls out towards the main road are like a yellow and orange
okay.
color.
There is another big regional recreation facility up here off to our right. We'll drive through the parking lot just so you can see it, but we're not going to stop and get out and walk inside because we do have a couple more areas to show you before we ultimately get up there and check out Brownwood Town Square and see how empty or how packed it is on the last day of Snowbird season 2026.
So Monarch Grove is a great area if you're looking for resale, but you want to be close to all the new action and be close to Eastport. This is a great area to look in.
Right up ahead over here is the other recreation facility. I forget, is this River? I forgot what this one's actually called over here.
River Bend.
River Bend. I got the first half of it right. So let's see if we can find the main entrance. Is this the main entrance?
Yes.
Yeah, here we go. We'll take a right. They got a couple of entrances here.
It's actually one of my more favorite rec centers. So I'll come back over here and post some photos on Facebook at some point, show you some of the rec centers.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The pool is packed. So again, this is another family pool. You can bring the kids and the grandkids to. Huge parking lot over here. And they have all the outdoor amenities off to our right-hand side, and actually see a few folks out.
There's actually shade
playing shuffleboard,
on both sides of the shuffleboard here. A lot of times they're facing where only one side gets shade.
That's nice.
This also has a very nice walking trail around a lake in the middle, or a water feature, I guess.
There you go. All right, so let's go out here and get back onto McNeil, right? Where's this Corbin Trail? Now I'm confused where I'm at.
This is Corbin.
Yep, this is Corbin, right?
Yes.
So we're back on Corbin Trail. We're going to take a right. We get to drive along here with some regular traffic for just a couple of minutes, but pretty soon we'll get onto our own multimodal cart path away from cars. And right on cue here, we got to merge in with the regular traffic. This neighborhood off to our right, that's Linden Isle. So there's one way in and one way out, and it's surrounded. It's basically a little peninsula, right? It has water all the way around the perimeter of that neighborhood. And when you come up on these gate arms with regular cars, you do not want to go through those. You do not want to end up out there with the regular traffic. That up there, is that Marsh Bend Trail Road up there ahead of us?
Yes, that's Marsh Bend.
Okay. So you could take a left right there in that multimodal and go that way over to Eastport, but we're going to take a right here. And you can see that it's kind of a beehive of activity right here. But now we no longer have to drive with regular cars.
Right. And this is I love this area to drive in. There's so many birds and wildlife over here because there's a lot of water.
Yep. So we'll go underneath another tunnel here. This is tunnel CR1. We got our own golf cart roundabout. We're going to take the immediate right, but if we were to go all the way around and go left, that would take us over there towards the village of Finney and Finney Grill and all that kind of stuff, right?
Right. I think Finney and DeLuna is that direction too, and the Red Fox Golf Course. There's a lot over in that direction.
Very beautiful over there because it has all the big ginormous, what you're seeing right here in front of us, all the oak trees, the Spanish moss, but they have a plethora of those over there at Finney Rec Center. So we just got to drive down this multimodal here for a couple more minutes, and then we'll come out on the other side of, we got to go underneath the road. What's that main road up there? I forget the name of that road. Can you remember? It'll pop into my head here in just a minute. But across the way, over there off to the right, that is the Everglades Recreation Center, where we did our very first initial, tour. Met our village's sales agent wow, that bird just flew down there and got him some lunch. That was awesome. Hopefully that was captured on film there. That was pretty cool. That's Warm Springs Avenue over there. So a very, very busy major road. And right up here off to our left-hand side, you see that building there. It says, "May all your dreams come true, the Villages." That's where Tiffany and I went and stood and took our selfie for our thumbnail. And we said that we drank the Kool-Aid, and we announced that we officially bought a house a little over 2 years ago. And now we'll come up over here. And we're gonna hang a left right here. This used to not be open when we first moved to the Villages, but now we have our own little golf cart cut through here. A brand new CVS pharmacy that opened up a little less than a year ago. And it's definitely a beehive activity in this parking lot right here.
Be very careful in this parking lot.
Yeah, we won't get out. We'll just kind of show you how busy this is. But this shopping center, it's lunchtime. It's always busy because this isn't just for the Villages. Like I said, there's Warm Springs Ave right there. You've got folks that not only live in the Villages, but everybody that lives over here in Wildwood. They'll come over here and shop and eat. You got a McDonald's down there. And then straight ahead over here, we'll point the golf cart in that direction just to show you how busy it is, but we're not going to drive through it. But there's the Publix and a couple other restaurants and stuff over there. But we're going to hang a right here, go past the 7-Eleven and the car wash. If you do have a gas golf cart, you can stop right here and fill your gas golf cart up.
We are very excited when CVS opens. That is the closest. There's a Walgreens in Leesburg that's close for those of us.
So we don't even use CVS. We use Walgreens, but right across the way over there, that is Everglades Recreation Center. So if we were to go over here and go underneath this tunnel and everything, that's how you get over there to Everglades on your golf cart. We're not going to drive through it right now, but I just want to kind of point that out. That is the way you would get to it. There you go. There's a sign that says right there, that way to Everglades Rec Center. But we're going to keep on going through, make our way past some of the platform tennis. Off to our right, we got softball fields straight in front of us there. Got some soccer fields off to our right-hand side. And then you can see the Florida Turnpike. You can see all that busy traffic over there. So I think the Villages did a great use of this land. This is actually one of our favorite places to drive the golf cart because you're away from the cars. There's some very scenic spots up ahead. Right there, it's not very scenic as you stare at the Florida Turnpike. But here in just a second, we'll kind of get away from that traffic. Another awesome classic looking golf cart right there. Some green area for people to come over and walk their dogs. We do have a bunch of dog parks throughout the Villages too, so you can take them to the dog park, or you can find one of these other nature areas over here. Speaking of nature areas, we'll drive through it. I'm not going to get out. This is one of our favorite places to come over here and park and go for a nice little nature walk, right?
Yes. This is Hogeye Pathway, and it connects, it goes all the way over to Edna's on the Green and another recreation center, and it's just a very nice level, I'd say, walking path. There is a lot of shade, and it's also where the disc golf course is.
There you go.
You can see that there's a key on this map that tells you what is allowed and not allowed on this path. This path does allow bicycles and hiking and walking, and it does allow pets.
Yes, we try to be, well, number one, we don't have any pets right now, but there are some places you're not supposed to take your pets on, right? And they do clearly say that on the signs, no pets allowed. But that one, for all of you dog owners, it's an awesome place to take your fur babies, your fur friends out for a nice walk, right?
Yes.
It's always cooler over here in this little section too, for some reason. I guess because it's more of a, like the marshland over here and stuff like this. But over there on the left-hand side, where that cluster of oak trees are, that is the disc golf course that Tiffany was talking about earlier. There's a few folks over here playing disc golf right now. I don't think it's going to show up on camera. They're off to our left-hand side. And you might be able to hear the transfer trucks on our right-hand side. You do have the Florida Turnpike just on the other side of those trees. So thankfully, the villages didn't make this a neighborhood. Thankfully, they didn't build houses right here, right?
Correct.
And then here is another parking lot. You can park your golf cart to come over here and walk around Hogeye.
These areas are fun to drive in the golf cart though, even with the turnpike over here, because you don't have to worry about car traffic.
Yep.
Or anything like that. You can just enjoy your ride.
And now we'll go underneath the big power lines. So you could hang a left right there and go over to Marsh Bend Trail and get to all those neighborhoods back in that direction. You can actually go that way to get to Edna's and the Green as well, right?
Yes.
And you can see another one of the regional recreation centers across the road over there. That's the Water Lily Rec Center, right?
Water Lily Rec Center, because we're right here at the Water Lily Bridge.
There it is, directly in front of you. So we'll take a first right and go over the Water Lily Bridge. And this will connect us back over there with Megason Road. And the good thing is they do have their own walking lane there, you can see, instead of the walkers having to walk right here. Got their little walking lane. I guess they do have to merge here eventually here with the golf cart traffic. And now we're going over the Florida Turnpike. Another awesome classic golf cart there. We got another roundabout. If we were to take the first right, which we're not going to do, if we take that first right there, that's the way you get over there to Harry and the Natives and get over there to Lake Okohumpka Recreation Center. You go that way and go underneath the golf cart tunnel, get on that side of Megason Road, and you'll be able to see the Lake Okohumpka Rec Center up here in just a minute. The neighborhood's off to our right-hand side. That's the village of St. John, right?
Yes.
And that's where we actually first stayed before our lifestyle visit. A little insider tip, when our son came to visit us a few years ago for his 25th birthday, we went over there and rented a house right before we did our lifestyle visit. So after we met our village's sales agent, before we did our village's lifestyle visit, we went over and rented a house for a week and had an awesome time. And then we did our lifestyle visit immediately after, and then bought our patio villa house. All right, so you can tell we're getting closer to a town center. Thank you, because we got a lot more golf cart traffic over here. Right across the way, that is the Lake Okohumpka Recreation Center. Then off to the right of that is Harry and the Natives over there. So this is the village of Richmond, which we're passing off to our left-hand side. And it's a few minutes before 3 o'clock. So the Village of Richmond has a couple of entrances and exits. This is the entrance that is closest to Brownwood, and they had the other one right across from Lake Oconka Rec Center. Stop. It's clear to my left, clear to your right. All right, awesome. Checking for, oh, nope. Is that a gator? Nope, not a gator over there.
This is usually a good place to find gators, though.
So we'll take a right here, go underneath this golf cart tunnel MR1, going underneath Megason Road. Then we'll stop up here. Is it clear to the right?
Clear.
And we got it clear on the left here. Wow, those gas golf carts are loud. So now that we're on the other side of Megason Road, we just got one more golf cart bridge to go over before we get to Brownwood Town Square. You can tell we're getting close to Brownwood Town Square because there's a lot more activity, more golf carts, more bicycles. So welcome to the Brownwood Bridge. And we're going over one of the county roads right now. Now we'll slow down just a little bit, let that loud gas golf cart get a little separation from us there. Plus it's got all those gas fumes too as we go over the county road here. But I want you to see this beautiful view. It's one of my favorite views when we're out driving the golf cart as we come over the other side of the Brownwood Bridge. You got all these awesome oak trees, the Spanish moss, you got the water on both sides, and then we have a smaller bridge to take us over this pond right here. We got to be careful, got a walker right here, and we also got a golf cart coming directly at us. And we'll get up here in just a minute and see how busy Brownwood Town Square is on the last official day of Snowbird season. So let's hang a left right here. We'll wait for this golf cart to come on by, and we'll go straight down. So you'll see the Brownwood Paddock Square sign, another awesome classic golf cart. Clear your way.
Clear.
And this right here is a four-way stop. Megason Road is off to our left, and Megason Road just dead ends right here into Brownwood Town Square. And you can see there's a lot more golf carts here than there were over at Eastport. And it is just a few minutes past 3 o'clock. Directly in front of us is the stage, so live music will start there at 5 o'clock. So our goal is going to be to go over here and find a parking spot and go over to Fiesta Grande, have a late lunch or an early dinner, right?
Dinner.
And their happy hour over there at Fiesta Grande is from 3 to 5 o'clock.
3 to 7.
Oh, 3 to 7. 3 to 7. Thank you so much. Yes. So there we go. There we go. But Taco Tuesday all day on Tuesdays. So hopefully we'll find a parking spot right over there. Oh yeah, there's some. We'll wait for that classic car to come on through. And he's going to take that spot, so we're going to go right down here. Nope, I just missed that one, so we'll go over here and see if there's a spot right in front of Fiesta Grande off to our right-hand side over here. There we go.
Yay!
We just got to take a right, and there's Fiesta Grande. So we've made it to Brownwood Paddock Town Square. The stage is directly back there behind me. A few folks are already over here setting up their chairs in the shade for tonight's performance. It's about 3:15 in the afternoon right now, so the live music does not start until 5 o'clock. So being the last day officially of Snowbird season 2026, Brownwood is still a beehive of activity. There's still quite a few cars and golf carts here. And of course, we'll come back out and check it out at 5 o'clock just as soon as that live music does start, and we'll see how busy this place is. So Tiffany already went back there, back behind me. She's already got us a seat over there at Fiesta Grande. So they will go over and have a late lunch and enjoy their happy hour. And then stay tuned. We'll come back out here tonight when the live music does start. We're going to go from here. We're going to try to hit a couple other town squares and see what the activity, the evening activity is like on the last official day of Snowbird season. So if you haven't done so by now, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe and notification bell so you never miss any of our videos. Do us a huge favor by sharing this video and our channel with other awesome people. They're looking for fun and positive content. They just want to know more what it's like to live year-round in Central Florida and the world's largest active adult retirement community. And before I forget to mention, hey, if you want a great place to go get a golf cart, go check out our golf cart dealer at Hidden Creek. They're down here in Wildwood, just right down the road from Brownwood Town Square. No, you can't drive your golf cart there, but it is literally less than 5 minutes from here by car. And the awesome thing about them is they're veteran-owned, they're family-owned, great customer service, and they have pickup and delivery. So they'll deliver your golf cart not only anywhere here in the villages, but they do have several locations here in Central Florida, including their brand new Leesburg location too. So if you go over and test drive a golf cart at any of their locations at Hidden Creek, and tell them that you watch one of Michael and Tiffany's videos, they'll give you an additional discount if you do decide to purchase one from them. So hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. We live here year round, so we'll continue to document what real life is like here in the bubble of the Villages, Florida, not only during shoulder season, but during summer season. And then we look forward to seeing everybody next Snowbird season. So if you're flocking out of here, safe travels, and we'll see you when you get back to the bubble. Have an awesome rest of your day. Have an awesome week, and we will see you in the next video.